Hello guys, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today it's a match preview, the first preview of the brand new season. I'm very excited to do this video for you guys. I just want to quickly apologise. The lighting and the camera quality is just dreadful. I'm in a hotel, I'm working, I'm travelling. You know, it's not ideal, but you got to make the most of the situation. But anyway, match preview, Luton Town versus Peterborough. What are my thoughts? Firstly, I do believe Luton should be getting points from this game against Peterborough United. That's not disrespecting Peterborough at all. You know, they are a newly promoted Championship side. We've been in the Championship now for the last 2 seasons. I'm expecting us to, you know, hit the ground. Hit the ground running, but you know, I expect to get points against the teams that have been newly promoted to the Championship. Obviously, you have to earn that right and perform. But I'm expecting a performance against Peterborough. If we don't perform against Peterborough, then I wouldn't say it's a red flag and worrying signs, but you know, it means it's going to take maybe a little bit longer for the new players to currently gel with the current squad, which has been here for a few seasons now. But yeah, I'm expecting us to do well against Peterborough, especially if we want to improve on what we did last season, which was obviously finished 12th in the Championship. You know, if we want that top 10, if we want to aim for the playoff places, you know, and that's the ambition which we are getting from the management team and from the board. You know, you expect to beat certain teams in the league, and I definitely think, you know, the management team will be looking at Peterborough and thinking, yeah, this is a game which, you know, not must win, get 3 points, but a game which we should be putting in a decent performance in and trying to get some points on the table for the opening day of the season. We normally start the season off quite well under Nathan Jones. Over like the past few seasons, we've always started strongly, and I don't see why we can't do that again against Peterborough. Now, the last game against Brighton, whether or not that was disappointing or not, is a pre-season friendly. It doesn't matter. This is where it matters now, the league matches. We can't start slowly against Peterborough, in my opinion. They're going to be up for it. As I said, newly promoted side, you know, with their attackers, the way they attack Peterborough, you know, very quick on the break. They actually suit the Championship quite well, and that's why I believe they're going to stay up this season, because they have those attackers who can score goals if you give those players chances. And I definitely think they will create those chances because they have pace, they have that quality going forward. It's at the back is whether or not I don't know if Peterborough are going to do well. If they can keep clean sheets while score goals, then fine, they're going to have a great season in the Champ. But if they keep conceding goals, and that's what I'm expecting them to do this year, I don't think their defence is as good as their attack, then I therefore think they're going to be around, you know, those relegation places. I do think they're going to stay up though. I reckon they're going to finish a few places above, maybe just above it. But I reckon they are going to have, and well, for that, that's a successful season for Peterborough, and then they can build on it. You know, we all know what they're like with their strikers. You know, their strikers do score 20 goals a season. It's very common. You know, they've got Jack Marriott, former Luton Town player. The curse, you know, every time we play against a former Luton player, they always do score against us. And, you know, Marriott, he scored against us last season, and he'll probably do it again, you know, if he's fit and ready to go. Clark Harris, you know, another player who can score goals. Obviously untested at the Championship level, but you know, if you give him the chances, he will do well. Dembele, you know, a very quick winger with plenty of quality. George Grant, another former Luton player who's had a outstanding season at Lincoln. You know, they have great attacking players that will cause us plenty of problems if we don't, you know, wake up basically, you know, hit the ground running. So yeah, we shouldn't expect an easy game, but this is a game which I feel like Luton, we should be getting something from, and I am expecting something from against Peterborough. Now the questions are for this game is what's going to be the system, what's going to be the starting 11. You know, everyone's really excited. It's first game of the season, fans are back, it's a sellout as expected. Probably every game this season is going to be a sellout, especially at home. So yeah, there's going to be a lively atmosphere. You know, it's going to be a great day, you know, and I'm really, you know, gutted that I can't actually be at the game because the atmosphere against Peterborough is going to be amazing. I believe Peterborough have sold out their away following as well, which is great. So it's going to be a great atmosphere, you know, both teams, you know, singing their hearts out. You know, we haven't been to a game in a while, especially a competitive game like this, you know, so it's going to feel weird. It's going to be a great occasion, basically. So hopefully the players can obviously perform to that occasion. But as I was saying, you know, Nathan Jones with the players, what system is he going to pick? I reckon he's going to play a 4-2-3-1. It's a very common system and formation which a lot of championship sides play over the course of the championship last season. I think every team pretty much we came across played that system. Norwich, they won the league playing that system. So it definitely works. It's a very common one. Teams use it in the Premier League as well. So like most common teams who use the 4-2-3-1 in the Prem, you know, you're looking at your Brightons, you know, they play it quite often. You're looking at, sometimes Man United played it a few times, you know, Palace as well. So it is a very common formation which the boys really need to get used to. Last season we played multiple systems, and yeah, I wouldn't say that cost us a bit. I think it helped us out on a few occasions, but at times I felt like it cost us a few points on the board because we kept changing week in, week out due to the team which we were playing against. Hopefully now we can actually play a system and we can continue playing that system throughout the whole season. Yeah, you're going to have to change it a little bit depending on who you play against, but don't completely change the system. You know, just change the odd personnel. That's all it's about really, playing the right personnel against the right teams, and that's how you get the results. So hopefully Nathan does do that. My starting 11, which I will play against Peterborough. Now, this is if they're all fit. I haven't heard anything so far. I've read a few articles about Nathan Jones's press conference, but nothing about which players are fit. Nathan did come out last season and said that he wasn't actually going to tell anyone anymore, which is, you know, gutting, but expected at the same time. But I don't know which defenders fit, because we had 3 defenders out last week against Brighton in the pre-season: Reece Burke, Sonny Bradley and Tom Lockyer. So hopefully they are fit for this game. But my starting 11 would be Sluga in goal, James Bree at right back, you know, Lockyer and Sonny Bradley as the centre-back partnership. You know, they were brilliant last year, so why not? Left back, I want Naismith if possible. I actually think Nathan's going to play a defensive mid, so I do think Glenn Ray will play at some point. I don't know how he's going to do it. You know, I keep thinking he's going to play a 4-2-3-1, but in reality now, thinking about it, he's probably going to play a 4-3-3 system. So probably Glenn Ray in the defensive mid role. I reckon in front of Glenn Ray, you're probably going to have 2 midfielders with Alan Campbell and Pelly, I believe. And then the wingers, I honestly thought Onyedinma would start, and I have a strong feeling he will, but I don't think you can not play Clark. I think Clark's had a fantastic pre-season, so I reckon Clark will either be on the left or the right, and then Harry Cornick will either be on the left or the right, and then Adebayo up top. You know, not many new faces in that starting 11, but I do reckon the new signings will slowly get embedded into that starting 11 over the course of the next few games, really. So, yeah, I reckon, thinking about it now, I reckon Nathan will play a 4-3-3 system. And, yeah, the midfield of, obviously, Ray, Pelly and Campbell. And then the 3 attackers, Clark, Adebayo and Cornick. That's the starting 11 and system which I'm predicting that Nathan will play against Peterborough. My score prediction is going to be a 2-1 Luton win. I strongly believe we will win this game. I just got really good confidence. We normally start seasons well under Nathan, so I don't see why not. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this match preview, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this match preview. Let me know how you guys thought of it down in the comment section of this video. Also, let me know your score predictions and your predictive starting 11s that you would play against Peterborough. Let me know also what system you would play. Would you play a 4-2-3-1, a 4-3-3? Obviously, going forward, I do want Luton to play a 4-2-3-1, but I reckon in this game he's going to play a 4-3-3. I just can't see Glenn Ray not starting. I know Nathan likes him and he likes playing a defensive mid, so that's why I'm going with a 4-3-3. But hopefully down the line we don't play that system. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.